Ciao ragazzi!
Hi guys, welcome back to Pop the Prosecco with the Pizzinis.
Cosa parliamo oggi? What are we talking about today?
Oh goodness.
I think this is the big podcast ever.
Well, Alessio and I were talking just now about
La Dolce Vita.
La Dolce Vita and just lifestyle in general. And we decided we should record this. So this is very impromptu, just plugged in the microphone to record.
Yeah.
So we don't even have a plan.
Yeah, it's not a plan. And then we have the Prosecco.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're talking and drinking.
Drinking.
It is the classic, when you are with your friends in the evening and you start thinking too much. Life.
Yes, we're thinking too much.
You're watching the stars or you whatever. I mean, to me, it was happening watching the sky and start talking so sophisticated.
Existential crisis.
Yes. What is this La Dolce Vita? Because I'm here in the US for 7 years. And can you believe it or not, US changed me. I'm more American.
I honestly, it breaks my heart to see it. Because I remember what you were like when I first met you compared to now. And you have had a big change.
Big change.
And I don't like it.
No.
And I wish we could fix it. I want to fix it.
It's the system.
It's the culture here.
Okay, try to bring me inside to this...
rat race.
Rat race,
That's the best term for it because it's that feeling that we have. I don't want to say just America because there are other places that have that too. But we definitely have this issue here with work mentality. People are afraid to take vacation days because they feel like it's going to make them look bad to their boss.
Yeah.
And people don't want to take a sick day. People go into work because the pressure is put on them to go to work when they feel bad or ill.
Yeah.
It's like if you take a day off of work, you're behind, you're lazy, you're not committed, you're not loyal. And there's this feeling that you have to achieve constantly. We're really bad about celebrating our victories. If we set a goal and we reach the goal, we say, oh, yay. And then we're on to the next one.
Yes.
There's this constant feeling that you never have enough.
Yeah, exactly.
You never achieve enough in your job. You never do enough to deserve a break. You never do enough to deserve time off or whatever it is, but you feel like you have to go. And there's this pull that you have to do more. Always.
Yeah. When I was in Italy, my life was like, I was working, okay? But then I was wake up like, what is my next goal? Okay? In America, here, I already look here from 10 years. What is my next goal? Okay. And then I'm gonna be happy? No. The goal is more bigger and bigger.
It's living in the future versus living in the present.
In the present. And the present,
because you're working in the present, but your mind is on the future. So the present passes by completely.
Exactly. So when I was there, I was living my Dolce Vita, that pretty much was like, I wake up, I go, maybe I was happy to go work, okay? Okay, when I was fireman, I was super happy to go work. But I did some jobs, kind of was happy. I understand that feeling, you do the job, you're not happy. But let's say
Same for me.
Yes,
I had my jobs that I didn't know
everybody have one job, you not happy, okay? But after I was enjoy the life, I was go out in the evening 6, and man, we was go aperitivo every single day. I did days. I was go drink 5. I was come back home midnight. Even I was going dinner. Like I was with my friends. We say, oh, let's drink aperitivo, and then it was never was 1, was 5, 10. I remember that at one point the guy, the bar guy, at one point we was like 11 o'clock. All the guests was gone. He was closed the bar, and we was us the incredible 4 with him, and he was open more wine, and we was just drinking, keep talking, life, whatever.
And were you worried about work the next day?
No. I know what say, tomorrow, I need to go tomorrow, I need to go work. I will just stay there. And then what I was doing the day after, I was call my friends and we was laughing cause we stay until midnight. Do you know what happened? I was keep doing again and again and again and again. Like sound crazy, but was happy life. That is what Italy it is. Like the happy life. Every time I go back in Italy, I see my friends' conversations. They don't. If I talk about business, they don't care.
I know.
Oh, what do you want to do? I would like to build the biggest business, I just say, in Amazon, okay? Because it's popular Amazon, okay? Selling FBA, whatever. They don't give nothing.
It's because work stays at work. And when you're off of work, you don't talk about work. You don't think about work. You enjoy your life, your actual life.
That plan, it is, what you doing Saturday? What you doing? Can you, Jesse, come to eat with us? You remember? Mm-hmm. We was there, and then we say, oh, let's talk this. They say, so Saturday, what are you doing? Like, let's go eat. Or can you go in the mountains, walking to do this. And then this is what we was in the hard Dolce Vita. Like,
yeah. I feel like here, most often, the first question you might ask somebody is, what do you do for work?
Yes.
First question.
Oh, first question. But I want to ask you this. When you're in Italy, talking about the Dolce Vita, when you're here in the United States, how is the feeling when you wake up? Because when you're in Italy, I see you wake up in the morning. I see you every here in the morning. Mm-hmm. But in Italy, I see you more relaxed, and then you're...
And we should clarify too, because I'm sure some people are listening and saying, oh, when you're in Italy, you're on vacation. We're not on vacation because we work from home.
Yeah.
And we continue working remotely whenever we're
in
Italy, which is actually bad. Again, we're in the mentality of work. We can't even go on vacation without working.
Exactly.
We're doing consultations, we're checking emails, we're doing our proposals for our clients. So we're still working. We still have work. We're just in a different environment with the same type of work. And you're right. When I wake up in Italy, I feel more peaceful. I feel more relaxed. I feel like I have time to do what I need to do. Whereas here, I feel rushed. Like I don't have enough time to do everything that needs to be done.
Exactly.
If you can hear that, that was our cat.
Yeah. She's here drinking.
She came to join.
She came here to join for... she know we're talking about like... even the cat, okay? Micha, she's here, okay? I will enjoy her cat every single day like it is the last day.
No.
In Italy, you have that feeling that you enjoy the day like today is my last day in her. Mm-hmm. I feel here that we living for the next 10 years.
But
what is our goal?
Why is that? Why can't we adopt the mentality that we have in Italy here? What is it?
I think because the cost of life here is so high.
Cost of living?
So high.
It is expensive, especially where we are.
Yes. But I think it is always the proportion. Every time I go in Italy, I feel rich, and I'm not rich. But the fact that I can buy a yogurt for 80 cents and here is $1.20. So, and then if you want the good ones. In Italy, all the products are not with add sugar. Mm-hmm. And here it is with
a lot of added
sugar. So, and then when you want to buy something with no add sugar, you need to buy double what you want. So if you want to keep a style life like normal, you need to pay a lot of money. But not just the food. Let's talk about the insurance. Let's talk about other things, the electric bill. Here it is, I don't know you guys, but our average, maybe, I don't know, 100, 150, something like that.
We're very, very frugal, though, with our electricity.
Yes, because we're living a little bit to the European. I think people more, but in Italy, monthly is 30, 40 bucks. Still frugal there too, because they don't spend, they don't have air conditioner and that. But.
So what can we do though, if we have the living expenses that we have here? How can we change our mentality to feel more like we are there? How do we change the mentality when we can't change our cost of living?
I'm almost 8 years here in the United States, and I don't see a exit for this, because the environment, you know, when you put the step foot out from your house, they don't make you feel okay. You can change the mentality. Okay, if you have 20, you can go downtown. All right,
but for you and me though too, people should know we are very, very frugal people.
Yeah,
we don't go out to eat because restaurants are too expensive.
And then
we
the
cook better at home.
It's not
the quality we can control and everything. It tastes better when we cook it ourselves.
Yes.
So we save money like that. We also save money on groceries anyway with what we eat. We eat a lot of cheap, affordable things.
Yeah.
Like a cheap pasta dish.
Cheap
pasta with a sauce, with tomato.
Yeah.
Soups, things that you can make really for an affordable price.
Yeah.
We don't go out to bars. We don't go out to
no
shows or concerts or anything. We save it for special occasions, for birthday or Christmas gift. You and I have very low expenses compared to what we could have if we did a lot more. And we still feel like that. Yeah. Like we still feel like we have to think ahead.
But I know. But here, I keep saying, here in US, me personally, make me stay home. In Italy, I cannot stay home. I always out.
Why?
For the environment. When I'm in Italy, I want to go out. Always go out.
Okay, well, let's talk about this then. If we're going to stay home and we create our lifestyle at home, we don't need extra money for expenses of going out.
No.
Because we choose to stay home.
Yeah.
So again, we go back to the thing, why are we so worried about thinking ahead and planning so that we have enough money? We work so we have money, correct?
Well, probably for the mentality that if you something happen, like accident, something like that, okay, you need to pay some extra expensive, like everybody thinking healthiness. So you try to achieve some cash for safety, could be.
I get it. But we come back again to the problem where we're planning for what if.
I know.
We're planning for things that may or may not happen. And while we're planning for it, we're missing our daily life.
Exactly.
And I say all the time, I don't want to be, if I'm lucky enough to live into old age, I don't want to be one of those people in my 80s or 90s saying I wasted my entire life and I didn't enjoy it. Youth is wasted on the young and all those things that they say. And when we're planning for these what ifs, we're losing all of the value of our days. The happiest days that I've spent recently are days where I woke up and I decided not to worry about the future. I lived completely in the moment, woke up, had my coffee, didn't check social media, didn't look at emails while I was eating breakfast.
Yeah.
And I just lived moment for moment. And I always had the mentality like whatever comes can wait. I have time to take care of it later.
Yes.
And when I live in the future and think, oh, I don't have time, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I got to prepare for this, that's when I don't even remember what I did during the day. Because I was not present in the moment.
Do you know what you make me think about? The movie about Soul.
Exactly.
Because the point was living, enjoy the little things in life. Because when you say the purpose, what is my purpose? And then the guy said, oh, humans are so... because you have to have a purpose.
Right. He worked his whole life thinking his goal was to play at that club. But when he finally got it, that was it. What do you do next? And the female singer was like, oh, well, we come back again and we do it tomorrow. Exactly. And he was like, what? That's it?
That's it?
I thought all of this, I was working towards this, and my whole life, he felt like he didn't accomplish anything.
Exactly.
Because he was working toward that goal, and when he got it, he was like, oh.
Yeah. Me, to be honest, when, living home, like I love garden. And then when I outside to do garden stuff, I enjoy. Like now, it is the winter time. And then sounds crazy. Maybe I'm totally Italian. I don't know if other people doing, but I watch my birds eating my food.
Watches the birds all day, every day. Recently.
Oh my God. It is
in the winter.
In the winter time, I'm there to feed them. And I 3 houses, I keep feeding, I need to check everything is go well. I'm happy to see them eating because I feel bad for the winter coming, and then make me feel happy. Like the girl in the movie, when she was eating pizza, she was enjoying the thing. So yeah, you can find moments in your daily life can only to be that extravagant. Maybe in Italy, the fat can just go out, like I said, just for stay with friends. That make me think.
You enjoy that. There are some people who would hate that because they prefer to stay at home.
They prefer stay home. America pull you inside to try to work for the company, for whatever you need to work for. You're looking 10 years. You're looking for a bigger house. You're looking for a nice neighborhood. You're looking for
a big car.
You're looking for the success. You're looking for that. You're looking for that. In Italy, you're not looking for that, but you're looking for what I do today.
I think it's more forgiving to have just a simple life.
The simple life. Yes.
You can have a simple life and you don't feel like you're missing something. You're not feeling like, oh, I haven't achieved as much as this person. Here, we have the expression keeping up with the Joneses is like...
what it means.
Yeah, I'll explain it. So, like, your neighbor would be the Jones family. You're always looking over to see what they do. So yes, you keep up with them. If they, add onto their house, you need to add onto their house. If they make a garden, you have to make a garden. We're always keeping up with the people around us.
Yes.
And it's sort of like this weird feeling like I have to be more, be better. Social media makes it worse.
Oh,
because you're constantly looking at what everyone else has.
Yes.
Like,
I want to be
I want to be like them. I want to have that. I want to do that. I want to go there. I want to see that.
And then do you know what? You're going to have more than them.
And you don't even realize it.
And you don't really realize it. Your life, your totally life, it is much better than any
I'm
life.
sure there are people listening who look at what our lifestyle and wish that they were living like us. Yet here we are, sitting here wishing that we had something else or something more.
Exactly.
Because you're never satisfied with what you have.
Exactly.
And I'm sure people listening, there are people who see you and think you have it all.
Me.
I think you have it all. So, I mean, the thing is, though, this Dolce Vita can have a different definition for everybody. But in Italy, there is definitely in Europe in general, more laid back attitude regarding work versus leisure time.
Yes.
You're allowed to not respond to the email for a few days.
Oh my God.
Here, I feel like a failure if I haven't responded in 3 hours.
Amore, do you remember when somebody sent an email 9 o'clock? I was feel pressure to answer back at 9 o'clock.
Yes, and I said, no, it's 9 o'clock at night.
In Italy, when we try to plan our wedding in Italy, we send an email. They answer us 3 days later.
If not longer.
Do you think the first thing was, oh, I'm sorry for the late response?
No. There was no sorry for a delayed response because there wasn't a delayed response in their opinion.
That was
just normal.
Delayed. Yeah. So the question is how you get the life. And America can change me, So every time I go back in Italy, I feel I lose my little thing and then feel, wow, it's sad.
But you know what? It should be something that you can choose to change back to without having to go to Italy. I feel like everybody should be able to get that
here
Dolce Vita lifestyle.
Yes.
Without having to change your...
maybe this is a bad advice, so don't listen to me. But sometimes if somebody to work, they make you do something, oh, tomorrow come work. And then it's, I don't know, snowing, crazy, whatever.
Say no.
Say no.
Yeah, because, again, we have this mentality that's been built up that if you say no, it's a problem.
Yeah, if you feel in danger or something, say no. Because if maybe, I just say, some states are really good when it's no, but some states, no, in the South, just say no. And then...
They feel like they don't have the abilities to say no, though, because maybe their boss is putting pressure on them. Like, if you don't come in, then this other person, you could either lose the job or you could lose the ability to get a promotion. Maybe you're trying to impress your boss to get a raise. And if you don't go above and beyond, people feel like they might lose out on opportunities.
Yeah, but if you don't make some points in your life, you can never. Some limits. Like, I living for this. Life is mine. I decide. If you don't control your life, you can never, ever, ever know what it means in la Dolce Vita. You have to sometimes go a little bit out from the box.
Well, that's one of the reasons why we decided to start our own business.
Yes.
So we didn't have to answer to anyone else.
Yeah.
And it's been a huge blessing. Although we've never worked harder in our life.
Oh my God, yeah.
I laughed because when we first started our business, we were working
24 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you said, we were answering emails at 10:30 p.m., waking up and turning around and eating breakfast with the computer in front of our faces.
Try to figure out the Google ranking for our website.
We just work because you're responsible for everything at that point. It's your name, it's your company. Yeah. Whereas when you work for someone else, you can, in theory, sign off at the end of the day and not have to worry about it. So there's give and take. Like you and I need to work on setting our personal boundaries in our at-home business. But at least we recognize that we have the freedom to say, no, we don't want to go to work in the snow.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I feel sick, I can stay home without feeling scared of the consequences.
Yeah. You know, every job have pro and cons. Like you working for a company, they don't give you holiday, and because 2 weeks, whatever, you have your own boss. You can do whatever, but you need to work for growing your things. I think your Dolce Vita need to be try to fun inside to you.
Let's talk about this though. We want to get back to that Italian mentality.
Yeah.
You've lost it. I never had it. So what do we do to get ourselves there? It has to be a choice. We have to choose and we have to give up something. I read a quote that said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different outcome. You have to change what you're doing in order to have a different outcome. If you're doing the same thing, you're expecting it to become different. It's never going to be different.
Wow. Right now we have our aperitivo here, so it actually is changing.
Right now, yes.
We're drinking till midnight. Well, it's a hard question. Yeah, you're supposed to be change something.
I think the solution is to choose something different because at the beginning it's going to feel really uncomfortable because the reason we're doing what we're doing is because we feel scared like we don't have enough or we need something else. So obviously if you stop doing that, your brain is going to tell you, what are you doing? We need to do this. That's why we're doing it in the first place. So if we choose to say, no, we have enough, we don't have to be prepared for every single thing that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And if there is a problem later on, we can solve it at that time.
Yeah.
Because right now we're preparing for things that might not ever happen.
Never happen.
Like it's nice to have a safety net, a nest egg of emergency funds or whatever. But do we always have to be thinking
the 10 years gone? What happened if...
Right. What happens in 10 years if nothing ever happens and we've worked and saved to have this ability to help ourselves in case, and now we're 10 years older, and what do we have to show for it?
Yeah. It is somebody, say time and money, what is you buy time or you buy money. So a lot of people, do you know, this is the famous, every single biggest people talking about life, they say, Jesse, if you are in Florida and you need to go in California, okay, do you prefer take the car? Okay, wait.
This is a bad example for me.
It's a bad example for you but let's remove because just it is, I tell you later. And you take 24 hours
to drive,
or you take an airplane. And Jesse's scared to fly.
I hate flying, so I would always take the car. But
to be 2 hours,
I get the meaning.
Yeah, the price for the ticket it is
obviously more expensive.
Let's say $300. And then the car it is a long trip, but it is cheaper. Mm-hmm. This is what the people most choose. I don't know. People can listen to this. What they're gonna choose, but you're gonna choose. You prefer the money by the time to go fast, or you prefer take the trip to go there? If you're not scared to
if you're not scared of flying.
Yeah, because that shows it is like, because
well,
this answer who you are.
In theory, I assume you would want to pay more to take the plane so you can enjoy more time in your destination.
Yeah, in theory.
But I'm sure a lot of people would say I'd rather travel a little bit longer and save money.
But wait.
Because money is more important.
Yes. Is more important money, right? But because we need to think about, and I'm talking about the people watching out for the window, because somebody can say, oh, I take the travel just because I can watch upside and see the beautiful, so I enjoy my travel to be there. No, we talk about, okay, you are tired, you need to drive straight, and then it's gonna be empty. It's not, okay, you're gonna stop. It's like,
would you sacrifice a lot to save the money, or would you sacrifice the money to be able to enjoy more?
Exactly. In base what you choose, what point,
what type of person
you are, and then if you choose either one, you can fix.
I mean, I'll say I want to be the type of person who would pay more for my ticket so that I can enjoy more
time,
the important thing,
which
is time, because time is the only thing that
matter
runs out ultimately.
Exactly.
We don't have a lot of it, and how you use it is the most important thing. That's the secret to life. Is we don't have a lot of time. You need to enjoy it as much as possible.
It's not. It is. Everybody think about it. Everybody put a date, the expiration date for us. Like, oh, when I'm gonna be 80, when I'm gonna be 90. I don't know where it's gonna be.
That's the point. We don't have a lot of time.
You don't have the ticket in the back or under the foot. We'll say, oh, July 31st. I wish. At least I know. But no.
Let's say that. If you knew how long you had, what would you do?
What are you doing?
I would cut out all the crap that I don't really like, that I don't want to do. And I would only focus on all the good stuff. And why you not do now? Exactly. This is the whole point. I need to be doing that. It's like they say, live your day like it's the last day. But we don't make that choice. And I want to know why we don't make that choice. We know what the correct answer is. We know we shouldn't, if something doesn't make you happy, you shouldn't spend your time and energy doing it. But you and I, as well as tons of other people out there, continue to choose the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Why can't we choose the other answer? Because we have this mentality that we have to do it.
Programmation.
Oh, a lot of times you say like, oh, I need money to pay my bills. Oh, I need to do this job because it's my only option, and whatever the choice is. But ultimately it comes down to how much are you filling your time with things that don't give you any joy or happiness versus the things that do give you joy. And if I knew that I didn't have a lot of time, I would want to cut out all the crap.
Yeah.
So if right now I don't know whether I have a lot or a little time, so I should be living like I don't have a lot of time. But I don't seem to choose that. And I want to know why, and I want to change the choice.
Maybe you need to help yourself with a paper and write down what was the most important thing you did today. Like, you categorize stuff, you understand what I try to say? Like, you put, oh, today I say hi to my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, it is most important. Another thing it is, I watch my birds eating.
If we put a list together of the things that are most important to us, the things that we absolutely have to do, like paying our rent, paying our medical expenses, if we put that together, and this is the amount of money that we need to make every year, I guarantee you it would be a lot less than what we think we have to have.
Yeah.
But we're working towards this larger amount because we want to plan for more. And by doing that, we're putting more pressure on ourselves than we need to be.
Yeah. It is all about that. You make me remember another thing about Italy. Guys, in Italy, August is everything closed. A huge month. It is closed.
Everything.
And I tell you this too. When is a holiday, maybe here in US too, tell me if I'm wrong, but example, holiday was the Epiphany this year was Wednesday.
Thursday,
I
think.
Okay, so if it was Thursday, the Epiphany, people go work Monday. The bridge, we call the bridge.
Yeah,
Thursday. So
you skip Friday.
I skip Friday.
You skip the weekend.
And then it's the weekend. You go back Monday. So people have extra.
Yeah, that would never happen here.
No, in America, the day after you work. In Italy, but Sunday is everything closed, and 5 p.m. After 5 p.m.
Well, one of the things that a lot of people are freaked out by when they go to Italy is in the middle of the day, a lot of things close down, and Americans in particular are really thrown off by that. Yeah. Like, why can't I go to the store? Why can't I go to the pharmacy? Why can't I go here? Because they are closed for 3 hours.
Yeah, we close at 12:30. Some people do 12:30.
And that is mind-boggling to a lot of people.
We open 3, yeah.
Because here, most places now are open 24 hours
You can go grocery, you can go Walgreens.
I always
anytime.
laugh about Black Friday because it used to be Black Friday on Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then it started to get earlier and earlier.
Early and early.
Then it was like it started 11 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Now it starts at 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Because now we have Cyber Monday, and it's like it can't just be
because when it was just Friday, people were just waiting Friday, so the business was selling before the week before.
Exactly. They want more profit.
They want more profit. They was losing money, so they decide let's extend the deals for a week so they can have the money because they wrong. Oh my God!
And now you have the poor employees who have to go in on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving holiday, half day.
Early Black Friday.
Oh my God! But the people need to leave.
See, that would never happen in Italy.
Guys, you leave your family because it's the most important for go work. The day. Actually a holiday where maybe you full with your turkey. Yeah, you full turkey, potatoes, whatever you eat, and then you on the table and you're gonna say, well, I need to go work, Oh, you working today? Oh yeah, we open 4:00. Oh, so great. God bless you. But close that store. It's impossible. You cannot stop.
I know. And it's hard for a lot of Americans to realize and to look from the outside in because we are so used to living like that. But when, for example, Italians look at that, they're going to say that's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I mean, how many American Christmas movie it is the story, the dad working, and then he cannot go. And then
for Christmas.
All the Christmas movie talking about the dad work or forgot to buy the toy for the guy or whatever, the Christmas
Eve running
around and whatever because, I need to work. I'm the stock market. I need to make this deal. And then, even the movies tell you like what you should chill. But we're so happy we watched this movie. Oh, that's right. Nice. That's nice. And then you're going to do that kind of stuff.
I know.
You're going to go work. You're going to train stock market. You can wait because the stock market open for see if you make money or not.
I think we need to just lower our idea of what we need.
Yeah.
If we simplified that and said, this is all we need.
This is all you need.
If okay, let's say this. We only needed to make half of the money that we're making with our job in order to live a simple lifestyle. What would we do with the rest of our time that right now we use trying to overwork?
To be honest, right now, if you tell me, okay, I give you $3 million right now, right here, and then you tell me what you're going to do with your free time right now, I go in panic. I say, wow, I don't know what to do with my free time. Can I build a business with this $3 million?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how can I turn that 3 million into 10 million?
Yes.
It's terrible.
It's like try to bring $1 to $3. If I was in Italy with $3 million, then my honest answer said a big F.
But see,
you. Like, thank you. I don't need to worry about nothing. I can go to the bar and extend the hours to drink until 5 in the morning.
So that's the thing, though. When is it enough? It feels like it's never enough right now, but when is it enough? Because if we do this example with the 3 million, you want to turn it into 10 million. Is 10 million going to be enough?
Probably not.
Are you always going to want to change to make it more?
You know, if I have $3 million, I was move in Italy. You know why? I mean, just for maybe for a while, but I was moved there. Don't buy the super villa or whatever. I have my $3 million. I was go there and I will try to catch back, like be back like before, get my life like before.
But see, that's the thing. We should be able to do it here.
I know. I tried so many times.
If you can't do it, then the rest of us are screwed.
I want to make clear. I'm screwed. Everybody who is listening is screwed.
Exactly.
No. Do you know why I cannot convince myself that I can do it in US? Because I don't have the feeling like when I pull my feet off from the house to say, where I go? I go to the bar here, 5 p.m. It is people do aperitivo. No, 5 p.m. is the big traffic. I need a fight because it's people fighting for go home. I don't have that like thing. I take my little car, my little Cinquecento, driving, or my little Vespa, parking there.
Okay, but then if you don't have that, how can you choose to have your happy life where you are? Because you don't want to have the mentality of I'm never going to be happy until I go back to Italy.
Because I lose my life
all the
here.
Time here.
I lose all my time here. Yeah. So me and my birds. This is the sad story.
I feel like we need to be able to create happy memories here too.
Yeah, it is.
Because if you're living in the thought like, oh, I'm only happy when I'm in Italy, then definitely your time here is going to be depressing.
I know.
And sad and like not happy.
Okay, I just launched a new hashtag. Hashtag help Alessio.
Hashtag pray for Alessio.
Pray for Alessio for try to go back his. You know why? Because I enjoy the life.
I know.
I enjoy the Italian life. I cannot feel it in America. It's nothing. I know what you're feeling.
How can we find something together, create something together to bring us to that Italian lifestyle?
I don't know, because here in US, I'm happy for the life I do it. But I realize my life in US, it is about working to try to be a goal, to achieve that goal. And when I achieve the goal, I'm going to achieve another goal.
Because what if it takes you, let's say, for example, 10 years to reach your goal?
Yes.
What if you don't make it 10 years?
I know.
What if you only have 5 years and these last 5 years of your life are spent working miserable to reach this goal that you're never going to reach?
I know. You should say this. I should say, hey, change your mentality. But because I know the two lives. I already know the two lives. The Italian life and the American life. Okay? It is totally different life.
But that's my point. We should be able to bring that lifestyle here.
It is impossible.
It's not. It has to do with how you choose to live.
It is the environment. It is the people that surround you.
Then people need to make a choice to change the environment here.
That's why I told everybody here in the podcast they are screwed.
That's the point, though. I want to figure out how to bring that lifestyle here. It might be a huge war. It might be a huge battle, but it has to be possible, or else, like you said, everybody's screwed.
All right, you convinced me.
I'm just trying to find a solution.
For come back to the beginning, what is mean Dolce Vita? So la Dolce Vita, in my opinion, it is meaning you enjoy your life day by day, and then you don't think about the future. And then what is the most important is not the money.
I think it's understanding what you actually need versus what you think you need or what you want, and to do what you need to do in order to get that and nothing more. You decide, I'm happy to live a comfortable lifestyle, whatever that looks like for you, but think really hard about what's fully important. Small moments, relationships, experience rather than the accomplishment of your job or your money or
your goal. What everything people tell you what is important in the social media, like, oh, you need to achieve this goal for do this goal. Don't listen.
And decide too that you need to have the mentality of like, it's okay. If you don't do it, it's okay. It's not okay. The end of the world. If you don't get this or you don't do that, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to respond to that email immediately when it comes through.
It's okay.
You can respond to it 3 days from now and it's okay.
It's okay.
Doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're going to lose the opportunity. Yeah. If you do, F it. Yeah. There's going to be something else that comes along.
I would like to know what is for the people, what means the Dolce Vita. So if you guys, you listen to this podcast, you want to write us in our social media, Instagram, and you want to tell us what you think, what you want to fix, what you want to achieve, just write it. So maybe next time we bring more stories and see, and we try to change everybody together.
The laid back, more relaxed lifestyle needs to be adopted by certainly me, and I'm sure a lot of other people too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to figure out how to do it so that I can be happy and live La Dolce Vita wherever I am. I don't know. We have a lot to work on. I'm sure you guys have a lot to work on. But as always, you are welcome to follow us on our social media channels. We do a lot more daily life updates on Instagram.
Yeah.
Fun videos for distraction on TikTok.
Yeah.
Tutorials and recipes on YouTube, vlogs, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Till the next aperitivo.
So, ciao ragazzi.
Bye guys.